Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Take me home today. Take me out to play. Take me back into that sweet, sweet melody.
Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Disney in Detail vlog, and I'm here at the top of the parking lot at Disney Springs. You can probably see the balloon and Saratoga Springs behind me, and we're going to be doing a bit of wandering around Disney Springs today. It's our last day here in Orlando. We fly home tomorrow, and we just wanted to check out the World of Disney store, look in some of our other favourite stores, and while we're doing it we're going to be doing a wandering Q&A. So I put out on Instagram this morning to ask you guys for some questions, and we're just going to keep stopping as we're going around and answer your questions all about Disney and whatever else you've been asking. We're going to take a look in a minute and see what questions we have. First up, I think we're going to grab a drink because we're feeling a bit thirsty, aren't we? So drink first and then shops and then answering your questions. So let's head in to Disney Springs. And we actually got dropped off in the Uber at the orange parking lot, which I've never been dropped off here before. Usually it's either at Marketplace or West Side. This will be good though because we want the kind of middle section near Starbucks. Yeah. Catherine's obviously looking suspect. She got called for a check. And this is where the orange parking brings you in. So right by Planet Hollywood, the Coke store, and we're going to Starbucks, which is just over here. So this is perfect actually. This is better than if we'd have gone to the west side. That is actually where I put in the Uber thing, but never mind, this is much better. And the balloon is just coming down. You can see how much is going from side to side.
You don't want to go on it now?
No, thank you. Honestly, this thing scared me so bad. I was so excited for it the day that I finally did it, and then I was just completely terrified. First things first, as always. So we got the necessary fuel, and Catherine's got her last cold brew of the trip. And we're just going to go and check out the line for Gideon's Cookies, just see what's going on there. Sometimes it's a virtual line and you have to come back. Other times, if it's quiet, they will just let you get in the line. Catherine's never actually had a Gideon's Cookie.
I've never had a Gideon's Cookie.
Oh, they're so good.
Vlogs, like on your vlog.
Yeah.
Never had one.
They are good, they are good. Another good place to go if you've never been is Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, just over here on the left. That is a really fun bar to go to. They have themed drinks and themed snacks. I'll link below a video when me and Kate went there a very long time ago now. And here is Gideon's, and there is always a line here. These cookies are definitely hot ticket. They're very popular, with good reason. Gideon's just have a standby line today, so we are in the line. And this is the menu for March. Yeah, it's really cute. I knew you'd love that. And I'm definitely going to get a pistachio toffee, which is my favourite. I always get that. They currently have a banana bread chocolate chip. And they do have cold brews in here as well.
No, I have
Dark mocha nitro cold brew. They have peanut butter, pumpkin chai, cookies and cream, and classic. I have heard really good things about their cold brews actually. It smells very cinnamony in here today. And I just love this place. It's so awesome. It's great, isn't it?
I want to have this so bad with my characters. So this is like, how she can sit in here?
I always get like Harry Potter vibes, don't you? Yeah. And the cakes, they have a banana bread chocolate chip. I was saying to Catherine, Mum and I tried to eat a piece of this and it was like, it took ages.
For that one, key lime pie.
Then peanut butter chocolate deluxe, that looks so good as well. And this is the key lime one. I've had this before. Got the goods and gonna eat this later. Just gonna head into the Joffrey store on the corner, and then we're gonna answer some of your questions. And you can buy bags of coffee in here. They have the Enchanted Rose Brew, the Alani one I've had before, and I also really like the Kona blend as well. Oh, they have it down here. This one. That is very good too. We're going to do some of these questions, but we're just going to do a few each time we stop and then carry on going. So let's see what you guys have been asking. So first one, Inky Elf is asking, fave character that Catherine has created. I'm assuming you're asking me, but both of us, so I'll answer. Definitely my favourite of Catherine's characters is Bumblebutt. It's got to be Bumblebutt.
He did live with you for a while.
He did. I rescued Bumblebutt from Sonder, the hotel. Catherine left him behind by accident when she was here last year. And I'll put a little picture of Bumblebutt up on the screen. Who is your favourite of your characters?
My favourite is actually one of my first ever characters, which is Gingy. He's this little gingerbread man, and then Bumblebutt.
Yeah.
Gingy holds a special place in my heart because a lot of his personality is based off my husband. And he's just really sweet and cute. Like, I don't know, he was one of my core characters, one of the first ones, and then Bumblebutt Bumblebutt was second, so it's Gingy and Bumblebutt for me.
Oh.
In a special space.
They're both very cute. And if you didn't know, if this is the first of my vlogs you're watching, Catherine is an illustrator. She has like created all of these characters, created products out of them. There's plushies of some of them as well. So I will link her shop below so you can take a look at it, and her channel where she shows like creating all the products. It's really, really fascinating. And that brings me on to the next question, and several people asked this one, is how did Catherine and I meet?
Oh yeah.
So I think you actually watched one of my vlogs.
So
didn't
funny,
you?
it's a very weird manifestation story actually, I feel like, if you believe in that. I used to watch a load of Disney vlogs before I even vlogged myself, and I used to watch Victoria's, I used to watch Brogan's, I used to watch a bunch of American ones, Tim Tracker, because we were going to Florida, Orlando for our first trip, so I used to binge watch all of them and used to get really excited. And then I started growing my own channels, and then I think I commented or something, and then we mutually followed each other. Victoria then found my catnip channel at the time before I had a personal one, and then you just start slowly talking online, liking stories, and then we started chatting a bit more, and it was like online. And then one day, I don't know how we managed, we met up, didn't we, when I was in my camper van trip with you and Brogan? We met up, and then we got talking more. Then I went, because you came up north in Doncaster, I came to a man's house, we had a cup of coffee, we chatted for ages and got on straight away.
We did.
And then we talked about potentially going on a Disney trip together, and then we just did it.
Went from there. Because when Catherine commented first on one of my vlogs, I then started watching her studio vlogs. I don't have a small business, but I loved watching all of I found it fascinating, all of her studio stuff. And yeah, we just kind of got talking from there. And like you said, we had a couple of meetups, and then in the January, I think I already had that trip booked, didn't I? And you were just like,
I'll come.
Let's go. And I was like, great. And
why not?
it was actually so good, that trip, wasn't it?
It was a good trip. And then obviously we did this one, we talked about it again, and I was like, why not?
Let's go again. And we do have a blast. Like, don't we? Like we were saying this, every single day that we have in the parks is always good, even if it's like a bit of crazy weather or something else happens. Like we do always have fun, like every single time.
Both really like chill.
Yes,
and
we
like
are.
laid back. So like we just have fun and we just go with the flow and what each other are feeling, and it's been really good. Yeah,
it's nice. And that's actually another question, and again I had it from several people asked this question, like how do we like get along, not like how do we get along, but how do I find it travelling with
Someone
friends.
said about the intense, how do you get along on an intense
trip? And like our trips are not intense. Like Catherine and I, like she said, are both very laid back, and people who know me in real life would probably agree with that. I just don't ever worry about anything, I don't stress. And in the mornings, like we're not getting up and like rushing out to the parks, we're just very chilled. And like if Catherine wants to, so Catherine actually said to me, these are the things I want to do for my vlogs, like a France day and this and that, and I just plan it all in, don't I?
Yeah, just like booking, and if not, we're both grown adult women, we can go off and do our own thing. We don't have to be together, but we have a blast together, so we're like, alright, I'll come along on that. Or like yesterday I had a pool day and I had to work a lot, and you went out into the parks, which was really busy for spring break, and I was like, I am not doing that.
Yeah, you would not have liked that.
So I just had a pool day and also a work day yesterday, because we just, I don't know, we're chill vibes, I think, and just go with the flow, so it hasn't been an issue once, has it?
No, it never is. We do just go with whatever, don't we? Whatever we're doing. And it's,
oh, that was a bug. Oh, it was a leaf.
Oh, it's, there's some blossoms drifting down. Mandy is saying, do you think DVC is worth the investment? Rather than get into that in too much detail here, first of all, the answer is yes, I do think that it is. But I have a whole video that I did with Becky on DVC talking about how it works, whether we think it's worth it. I bought direct from Disney and Becky bought resale, and we've got a whole video about the whole thing, so I will link that in the description. It's best to go and watch that because I could be here forever. But ultimately the answer is yes, I do think it's a good investment. And I'll just quickly answer this one before we move on, and then we'll answer some more in a bit. Someone's asking about annual passes for UK residents. How do I get one if I purchase a 14-day pass prior to the trip? I just wanted to answer this because you used to be able to buy a 14-day, it used to be a 14-day ultimate, and now they're called 14-day magic ticket or something, I think, from Disney. You used to be able to upgrade those to an annual pass. You now can't, unless they've changed it. Kate tried to do it last year and she went to 3 different guest services and ticket windows and was told in no uncertain terms every single time those type of tickets are not upgradable to an annual pass, but they did used to be, so watch out for that. Don't buy one thinking you can upgrade it, because Kate wasn't able to. They do change things every now and again, so that might change along the line, but as it stands at the moment, she was told no multiple times. So if you want an annual pass, you would just have to purchase it. You can do that over the phone if you're a UK guest, is the easiest way, if you're not actually out here in Orlando. I tend to try and renew mine when I'm out here, so I can do it in person, but otherwise over the phone. It's very tricky to do it online. I wouldn't even try and get down that road. Just call them up is the easiest way. Catherine has just pointed out there's a corksicle stand here, so this may be the perfect place to get a cup, because the Epcot one and the Magic Kingdom one that I currently have are both corksicle. So let's see what they have. That one is very nice.
Yeah, that is so cute. Look at the sparkles, and these ones, I love these.
Yeah, I actually would love this style, but in that colour.
Yeah.
They don't have that exact one though. They got R2 as well.
Oh my gosh, look at that Yoda.
I know, that's what, yeah, I was just looking at that one. Ooh.
That one's the Little Mermaid one. It's got sparkles in the background, and then this Beauty and the Beast one, where it's got
That's
the
really nice.
That matches my Grand Floridian bag.
Yeah, it does actually. Oh, they've got a princessy blue one over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's nice too. See, this is where you need to come for coffee mugs. We have found the place. This one is a Cinderella one.
I love the quality, and they've got Aladdin. You like Aladdin? But they haven't got the tumbler.
They haven't got the tumbler, no. This is definitely the type of cup I want. They have a Buzz one too. Oh, I don't know which one. I like the ombre one. I probably like the ombre one the best, or the Cinderella. And somewhere I can't remember if I've ever eaten is T-Rex. I'm trying to think, because I get a bit confused with Rainforest Cafe.
I've eaten that.
I think if I have, it was a very long time ago. Did you think it was good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's like franchising, but it's a fun experience.
I'm gonna head into Uniqlo because they do have some really good Disney t-shirts in here, and they're always a good price. So let's see what they have. Oh, look at these little kids jackets. These are really cute. Love those. They have lots of Disney ones here. These are $24.90. That is more expensive than they used to be. I remember when these were even cheaper than that. When this store first opened. We have Minnie playing guitar there, and Mickey on the saxophone, and Mickey singing. Got my eye on you. I am just grabbing a drink here in Amorette's Patisserie. I'm not going to eat anything, but I just wanted to show you. Look at these cakes. They have these big dome cakes that are like $65, and these smaller ones are $22, which is kind of pricey for quite a small cake. I mean, you could split this between two people. They have a Mardi Gras petite cake there. And look at this Amorette's Rose. That's really impressive. We're just about to do a few more questions, but we've just had a little bit of the Gideon's cookie. Catherine's first time trying it.
No, seriously. That's single-handedly the best cookie I've ever tried.
I know.
I can see why the queue's out the door now.
Yeah, the hype is real for Gideon. We think it is anyway.
Yeah.
And especially the toffee pistachio one. This is the best one.
It's the salt with it as well. It's so good.
You are slightly precariously balanced. I hope you're going to stay on one spot there. Oh, it's shaking. It'll be fine. If you fall over, it's all right. We'll pick you back up. We're just post Gideon's cookie here. We're just needing to.
Honestly, we weren't waiting that long. About 15 minutes.
If even, yeah, like 10-15 minutes.
Well worth it. Really, really delicious. Very, very rich. You can share that easy.
Oh yeah, you need to share it. Like I couldn't eat the whole thing on my own. I could, but I'd feel sick. Shelley is asking, what are your top 3 favourite rides at Disney? Do you want to go first?
Top 3, Pirates of the Caribbean. Because the smell, the nostalgia, I'm like, I am in Disney World. I don't know what it is about Pirates, but it's one of my favourite. I have to always go on it when we're in Magic Kingdom. Probably on Guardians of the Galaxy, because I love a roller coaster. It's a great roller coaster. Just make me feel a tiny bit sick, but I don't care. And then probably the third one is going to be a toss-up between Tower of Terror or Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Oh, okay.
If we're talking about Disney World.
Yeah, Disney World, yeah.
So yeah.
Mine would be Flight of Passage, because I'm just completely obsessed with it. I would also say Guardians would be in the top 3, and Haunted Mansion. Those would be my 3.
Haunted Mansion's a classic.
I love Haunted Mansion so much. I could just ride it a million times, never get bored of it. What else do we have here? If money was no object, where would you stay, eat, and any special experiences?
Oh, I know all of them. Stay, eat and special experiences. Stay, Grand Floridian, or Riviera. Those are my vibes personally. Eat, I would do Victoria and Albert's, the most like fanciest, fanciest fine dining experience. And then what was it? Stay, eat and
special experiences.
Special experiences would be stay in Cinderella's castle, but that is very rare to do.
Money can't buy that.
Money can't buy that. You have to win it or like be invited. But if there was a special experience, that would be it. That would be ultimate Disney thing to do. There's actually a vlogger who's done that and I watched it and it looks amazing. They're called Emily Canham and her friend.
Amazing.
I think it's Michelle.
It's the dream. It is the dream to stay there. For sure.
I would love it.
I think for me, staying would be in a theme park tower view at the Contemporary Resort. I have stayed at the Grand Floridian and I love it, but I've got DVC points, so I have done that. But staying in a theme park view from the Contemporary, but it is pricey to do that, so that would be staying. Eating, I don't know, you know me with food. I mean, expensive food on me is just totally wasted. Where would I eat though? Where's kind of pricey? I would quite like to try Monsieur Paul in
it looked good there,
and that looks kind of pricey. Whether or not the food would be like, I'm such a plain eater. That's one place that I do think about trying, and it is quite expensive. And experiences, I would do like one of the tours. But these days after COVID, I don't know which tours are still going, but they used to have Backstage Magic, I think it was called, like a whole day long tour that went to several different parks. I think I would do that. That would be pretty cool. I'd love to do that. Yeah, that's probably...
You've done Keys to the Kingdom.
Keys to the Kingdom is really good. The World Showcase one was so good. I don't know if you can still do that. That was one of my favourites actually. That was great. But yeah, the tours are definitely up there. And probably like I know what I would like to do. I would go and see the Cirque du Soleil show, but sit in like the best seat, right at the front or something. Yeah, the really expensive.
I did sit right at the front. And
did you?
Yeah, and it's not as good a view because the stage is like eye level, so you're looking up. In the middle is the best.
Yeah, whichever is like the best, most expensive seat in the house.
Yeah,
I would like that. Claire was asking, where did you get the waffle sandwich with the fruit? It looks amazing. That was in the Magic Kingdom at Sleepy Hollow, which is in Liberty Square. So just as you've gone over the bridge from the hub, it's just on the corner there. Do you have any tips for Walt Disney World trips if you have difficulty standing for a long time? So I do have difficulty standing. We've gone to the side massively. Hang on. Let's just lean back this way. There we go. Sorry about that. The last question, we were probably just gradually disappearing off to the side. So yeah, I do have difficulty standing. Not as much as I used to now that I'm used to having TM. But when I first had it, the first few years afterwards, I really struggled. So 2017 is when it happened. So 2017, 2018, I did use the DAS pass or whatever it used to be called back then, where you could get return time for the rides because I couldn't wait any longer than like 15 minutes in a line and then I was in pain. I don't use it anymore because I feel like I'm more used to the condition that I have, so I can stand for longer. I could probably stand these days if I had to for like an hour, which is a massive improvement.
One thing that's really good that we found is my mum has scoliosis and spondylosis in a spine, and when I brought her in November, they're really great at giving wheelchairs out. So if you struggle to stand for long periods of time, or you have a family member who struggles but you don't necessarily want to do the DAS pass, we ended up getting my mum a wheelchair, and she would often like stand and sit. And you could also do it like for my dad who has got a really bad knee. You could do it as well, so you could probably look into doing something like that if you really struggle.
Yeah, I would say don't force yourself. Like back in the day when that happened to me, I was very stubborn, to be honest, because it was such a scary thing. I was only 34 and I was suddenly paralysed. I really wanted to push myself to be able to walk again, which luckily over the years has become easier. I still do have my struggles, but don't force yourself. Like if you've got an injury or a condition or anything is happening, and
or even you just really struggle, you've got a bad back or something like that, and you can't stand. The cast member, we were in the queue at Flight Passage, and he went and he got us a wheelchair just for the queue, and then my mum would walk after that because she just struggled to stand for a very long period on the back. You could just do that. Ask the cast members, they'll bring you a wheelchair. They have them in every park, and it was great when we came. We thought it was brilliant.
And they do have the DAS pass if that's something that you need. Also, I would just say take a lot of breaks when you're walking around the parks. Like it is a lot of, I actually find standing still worse than walking. I can walk a lot easier than I can stand for long periods. So just make sure you are taking rests, taking breaks, going out to one of the resorts maybe, if you're in the Magic Kingdom all day. Utilise the DAS pass if you need it, or like Catherine said, get a wheelchair or an ECB.
And don't feel ashamed of doing that if you struggle.
No,
it's a long part. It's actually
a lot.
You do a lot of steps. I mean, me and Dean used to rack up 33 to 35,000 steps a day at Disney. You can just take it at your own pace. Don't feel ashamed if you need to have a break or sit down. Yeah, it's important. Otherwise, it just ruins your holiday and you get all snappy and hot and flustered. And
it really does. Like, it's easy to push yourself, and yeah, you just need to take breaks. Holly is asking, have you ever done Discovery Cove? I haven't. Have you?
No, I've never done it, but I do want to do it. Although I don't like the idea of fishing like flapping around near my feet. It like freaks me out a little bit. But
I'm like that. That's my biggest fear. Like dolphins, I love, and I would love to swim with dolphins, but I am totally freaked out by fish. I don't go in water where I can't see like what's going on. I have to have like a pool or clear water, and I think at Discovery Cove, like there probably are some fish in there, so I get a bit weirded out by that.
Flapping on your feet.
Oh, stop. Oh, it's gonna make me start getting like it's my biggest fear in life is a fish like touching
fish flapping.
Yeah, I can't bear it. But no, I've never done it, but I would love to swim with dolphins, and I know people who have done it and said it's an amazing experience. Are you both excited for the new Epic Universe park? Yes, definitely. I'm always excited for a new park. I don't go to Universal all that often. I will be doing it on my next trip in May, which is not very far away because I'm here for longer, and definitely when Epic Universe comes online,
yeah, I went to Nintendo World in Japan, which I think they're having Epic Universe.
I believe so, yeah.
And it was really, really great. It was really well themed. And then they've got the Ministry of Magic area.
I'm buzzing for that.
Which will be so cool to go inside.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for
I'm 100% going to be going and doing vlogs on that, definitely. This was a really funny question. DNA Portrait Photography said, if you could go on a date with a Disney character, who would it be and why?
I would go on a date with Maleficent, the live action version, aka Angelina Jolie, and also probably Flynn Rider.
I was going to say, yeah, so I've got a few answers to this, just options. I was going to say Flynn Rider because I think he'd be fun.
He's the most modern man as well in the Disney universe, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would say probably my ultimate one would be Aladdin, because I love an adventure. So I feel like Aladdin with his magic carpet, we'd be off on all sorts of adventures. So probably Aladdin. Although I do need to give an honourable mention. I would definitely go on a date with Prince Eric because he was my childhood crush. Self is saying, do you have another Walt Disney World trip already booked for this year? Yes, I do. I'll be back in May in about 7 weeks' time, and I'm here for longer that time. So I'm going to be doing Universal, and I've got 2 different travel buddies for that trip, so that's exciting.
I haven't got another trip booked, and I don't know when my last one will be, but I've been saying that every time, and then I end up booking another trip. But I don't think I'm going to come back for about another year now.
She says, let's see. She'll be there again in a minute. Becky's always saying stuff like that, and then there she is. Paris is asking, what's the best spring snack you've had?
Ooh, we've had a few this trip.
We have.
If you haven't seen that, we went to Epcot and tried all the foods and stuff.
And mine was Magic Kingdom ones as well.
Oh, the Magic Kingdom. Oh yeah, mine was the chocolate terrarium. What else did I really enjoy?
You liked your bunny candy apple.
Oh yeah, I liked my bunny candy apple.
Yeah.
I haven't really had candy apple apart from in the Werther shop. I've actually had 2 now, and I really enjoyed that. It was like a coated apple in Magic Kingdom, that was nice. And then the chocolate terrarium thing we tried in Epcot, that was really good as well.
Yeah, that was really nice. I think mine, Frushi, always.
Oh yeah, that was a 10 out of 10.
That is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that was really good.
In terms of spring, that's always my favourite spring snack. Always will be. I can't imagine anything topping it. Let's just do 1 or 2 more. What shoes do you wear for comfort whilst walking in the parks all day? For me, I wear Converse high tops virtually always. I do have a couple of other types. Havaiano's Luna sandals are very good, but I don't tend to wear sandals in the park because I trip over because my balance is beyond awful. So Converse high tops are good for me.
See, for me, I've tried wearing Converse in the parks, and by the end of the day I get really sore feet. I think it's because they're flat, so I need something with a slight arch support, so it depends on your like foot type, honestly. So I have to wear trainers with like a bit of an arch and some comfort, so just general trainers, big Adidas Falcons or something like that. And then I also have a bunch of Crocs as well, which are like sandal Crocs that have like a big chunky base on it as well, so anything with like arch support is helpful for me. I did try wearing Converse and my feet were killing by the end of the day.
See, they're like slippers to me.
Yeah,
wearing Converse high tops.
It completely completely depends on
Yeah.
your foot type, I guess.
Yeah, I will link below those Havaianas sandals. They are very comfortable. I know a lot of people wear those. Is it super busy because of spring break? Yes, it is.
I actually didn't come to the park yesterday because of how busy it was the day before. It was absolutely jam-packed.
It was wild.
And if you go into Magic Kingdom, it's like, it's not even, at that point sometimes it doesn't get enjoyable unless you go really late on the evening or very early on the morning. I'm not a morning person, so that's not for me.
Me neither.
And so I chose to have a work and pool day yesterday because when we went to Magic Kingdom, we couldn't even do any rides because the wait, It's a Small World was a 50-minute wait.
It was pretty bad. I went yesterday, as Catherine was saying, to Magic Kingdom in the morning. I rode People Mover and I did Philhar Magic, but it was very, very busy. Just spring break is a busy time, so like we were saying in that vlog, go at the beginning of March. There's a sweet spot right at the beginning of March.
We were lucky.
And we were lucky. It was really quiet when we first got here, and then right towards the end of this trip, we've been here just under 2 weeks. It's only now the last couple of days got really, really busy. And
really busy.
Epcot was very busy as well, but Epcot didn't feel as crazy because it never does. Like, it's just a different...
It's more spread out, isn't it?
It's more spread out there. So just watch the Magic Kingdom at spring break. It is pretty real, but you know, it's busy. There's not really.
It felt as busy as like peak Christmas to me. Like it was insane.
Yeah, spring break is like a busy time of year here in Disney World. Like a lot of people vacation at this time of year. Anyway, that's going to be it for our questions for now. We might do a few more later, but right now we're going to get into the World of Disney. So any last minute souvenirs, you're going to want to pick them up now.
I know I've just spent a fortune in Uniqlo actually.
See, unsupervised, this is what happens. Here we go in the World of Disney. It looks pretty busy in here. It usually is these days, unless you come very early in the morning. And they always have the kind of current themed items here. They've got Play in the Parks. I'm not sure we've seen this Spirit jersey yet, this yellow one. No, I definitely don't think I've seen that yet. And they do have a Walt Disney World Skort here. Gotta love a Skort. I feel like I've been transported back in time a little bit with those. Does it have a pocket is the question?
No, I don't think there is.
Oh dang, if that had a pocket that would be amazing. Oh, I love that. That would have been really good for what I wanted, yeah. That is very you. You do love a bucket hat. Oh, that's cute. See, different things suit different people, because I would look literally like ridiculous and like a crazy lady in that hat.
I don't like how square it is.
It's quite square, yeah, it is actually. Not sure about the squareness. It's cute though.
I did buy that fluffy one.
You did, yeah, the fluffy bucket hat. I do love a hat actually, but just not a bucket hat. Oh, look at that one. Oh yeah. Oh, I love them. That Steamboat Willie hat is quite nice actually. It's like a vintagey look. And I don't think I've seen these ears yet, these Remy ones, and the bow looks like cheese. Pretty sure I haven't seen them yet. Little Daisy Nuimo.
They've even started doing it on there, so these aren't made for these, but they've become like a trend.
Yeah, to put them on your bag.
So they've actually done it on there, and you put a little headband on to keep them in. This isn't
that's
one,
really
this is
cool.
just
Oh, that's how you keep it on?
Yeah, it's just a little bubble, and they've done it on that bag, but I think that one looks...
Daisy's very cute. That would look so cute for you.
with the outfit.
Yeah.
And then look how cute the Mickey is.
I know, the little Nuimos are very, very cute. I've got Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Oh, and you can get little outfits.
Yeah, mine have got Spirit jerseys.
Oh. You see, they've done it.
Oh yeah, they've put an elastic
They've put
band.
an elastic band because they've obviously seen it be a trend.
Yeah.
Then they should make it like that. But
Gotta love a Disney trend.
Yeah.
Oh, they have this kid's Spirit jersey that has like little blue flowers on. Let's see what it looks like on the front. I haven't seen this one in an adult size, but let me just get closer. You can see it's like little flowers. It's really nice. And the kids ones are a bit cheaper at $54.99. Meet me on Main. Jumped off. Yeah, that's really cute. Meet me on Main Street, and then you can Mickey and Minnie. I reckon that'd be quite big on you. It depends how baggy you want it.
Baggy, but not like...
Yeah, not too baggy. Look at his little backpack. He's like really chunky.
It's me.
Oh, she's chunky. Oh yeah, she's chunky.
So cute.
Cute.
That's too big to be.
Yeah, you can't really go around with that on your bag strap. Speaking of bucket hats.
They never fit my fat head. I feel like it's just...
It's really cute though. Again, first Target dancing, now Disney Springs dancing. So we were just discussing our dinner plans, and I've only just done Summer House on the Lake and put a vlog up really recently. We were doing it because Catherine wanted to do it, but she's decided she wants a blaze pizza.
I really love, I get this spicy one where it's like spicy sauce, spicy sausage, and then ranch sauce is really spicy, and I'm just, it's my favourite pizza.
Blaze pizza is everything, and I will never say no to a blaze pizza. And like I said, I've just done Summer House on the Lake recently, so we were able to cancel the reservation. It's not done through the Disney system. Summer House on the Lake currently is using a different booking system on Open Table, so we were able to cancel it. So to Blaze Pizza we go.
Feels weird not having a Blaze pizza.
I know.
It's like a tradition for me.
It's got to be done.
Every trip has to be a Blaze pizza. So.
It really is amazing, and it's such good value as well. Okay, we have our pizza, and honestly, Blaze Pizza, in my opinion, is not just the best pizza at Disney World. It might be the best pizza ever. Honestly, it's that good. And I've just got veggies on mine, as always. And Catherine has some kind of insanely spicy pizza, which also has pineapple on it, which is not allowed. That is a debate that just goes on and on endlessly for people. But for me, pineapple does not belong on a pizza at all. But she said it's very spicy. She's gone to get some ranch dressing. Otherwise, she said it completely sets her mouth on fire. And we are sat here just by the water, which is really nice. So you've got Planet Hollywood over there. Hello everyone, it is now the next day and we are in the airport already. We're actually at Summer House, which is the same chain as Summer House on the Lake at Disney Springs. So even though we didn't go yesterday, we're now in this one. The menu is a little bit smaller. I've ordered the Cobb salad and I think Catherine is getting salmon. Yeah, salmon. And after that we're going to answer some more of your questions before we get on the plane. I've shown you around this terminal before at Terminal C. So this is going to be one big vlog of yesterday and us going home. I can't believe it's come to an end. Yeah, it really has gone so quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, we were saying at the beginning of the trip that it was going like really slow. We're like, wow, we've got a week left.
Yeah.
And before you know it, it's like, oh,
now we're going home. Yeah.
Like it's been so good. We were just saying before we turned on the camera that it's been such a fun, joyful trip, hasn't it?
It really has. Like every day has been good. Like we haven't had one day. No, it's been amazing. My new hat on today. This was from Galaxy's Edge, a Black Spire Outpost hat, and I've got my Target jumper. Focus on all the good things, which you should always do. Okay, we're going to do some questions. I have got cinnamon sugar pretzel bites and cream cheese frosting.
Smells so good.
They're hot as well, they were just made. And then I eat a couple of them and then I take them on the plane. When they're cooled down, then they don't smell weird. I don't like taking food that smells on the plane, but then people eat like curry and stuff like when they bring food around, so I don't know why I worry about that really.
I mean, they're like delicious smelling. They're not like foul, like eggs or anything.
Can you smell it?
Not. Let me smell it. Oh my god, they're so good. They're nice and hot as well.
Are you sure you don't want to try like even
No,
half
I've got my braces in. Okay. So good.
With the frosting dip, this is naughty.
Also, if anyone, while Victoria's eating that, is in this terminal while she's enjoying that a little bit too much, anyone noticed there's a big screen behind us in the centre of Terminal C, and there's a little show of these fountains. There's this little cute bear fountain in the centre, and if you watch it, it's really cute. It lasts like 20 minutes or something. It's so cute. It starts as just a plain fountain, and then they start fighting with each other. Dead fun.
They're actually really impressive, these huge screens. They're massive. Right, now I need to just calm down about those cinnamon bites. Let's answer a few questions. This question I loved. I've never got this question before. I've had similar ones, but not this exact one. Liam is saying, name one World Showcase pavilion or country you would remove and one you would add. So I've had people ask what I would add, but not what I would remove and add instead.
Yeah.
So this is really difficult because I don't want to remove any.
Yeah, because we like all countries, obviously, and it's saying that you don't like the country, but in terms of the pavilion and what you get out of it, I know what mine would be.
Go ahead with yours. I'm still thinking.
I would remove Morocco. I love Morocco area, but there is nothing to do there.
I do know what you mean.
There's barely anything. It is a beautiful pavilion to walk around, but there is just nothing there. So unless they did that again for more activities to do in Morocco, I'd probably remove that if I had to, and I'd put somewhere like Thailand, or I know the Himalayas are represented in Animal Kingdom, but I would have like, yeah, I think Thailand or something, because I feel like Thailand's got no representation at all.
In terms of which one to take away, this is a tough one for me, because if Morocco was in its correct format, as in there's merchandise there and the restaurants and everything are open, I think I would say I'd remove the UK.
Yeah, and keep Morocco.
And keep
if they had
Morocco.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if it was as it should be. But I agree with Catherine. With Morocco at the moment, there's like
As
the
it is
restaurant's
now.
not open, there's no merch, there's nothing. So as it stands at the moment, I would also have to remove Morocco. But if it was in full steam,
I wish
I
it
would
was,
remove the UK.
'cause it is
I know.
really beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful
It is.
pavilions. They really went ham on like kind of, they had a lad and stuff there before,
Yeah,
didn't
they had a
They
meeting.
really went in with it and then got more food stalls there. It kind of feels like it's just been like abandoned and neglected, and it's just empty.
I think they're going to do something with it. I'm hoping, but as it's so it would be the UK that I'd remove. But as it stands at the moment, I'd remove Morocco.
See, I like the UK pavilion. So
I don't
even
not
though
like
from
it.
the UK,
I would
feel
not
like
want word to get around that I don't like the UK pavilions. I
That's just-
definitely
you
do.
have to move on.
But the reason I'm saying that is it actually looks beautiful and there's good like merchandise and they have the fish and chips and stuff. Not that I like fish, but I like the chips. However, there's no attraction there. They talked about having the,
Well, Mary Poppins was meant to be coming out,
but they've
the-
shelved it.
Oh,
for now, for
I
now.
thought they just postponed it.
Well, that's kind of what I mean. But there's no movement
They
on
could
it.
do like Alice in Wonderland. There's so much they could do. Put another Peter Pan attraction. They could literally
need
do
something.
all sorts.
Yeah.
They do need an attraction. I'd love eventually for all the lands to have a big attraction in
An
it.
attraction of some sort, yeah. Even if it's like a walkthrough thing or something. But so anyway, that's why I say UK. I don't dislike the UK pavilion. But in terms of what I would add, I actually agree with Catherine. I would add Thailand or Spain. That would
Spain's a
be,
good
I
one.
think Spain would be good. So
Spain, there's not much representation for Spain at
No.
all in any, because it's Mexico obviously is represented, but Spain's a totally different vibe.
yeah.
So that would be
Spain
pretty
or
cool.
Thailand, I agree, would
Yeah,
be really
they're
good.
the kind of things that haven't been represented, I think,
Yeah.
at all in any of the
That would be good.
parks.
So that's what we'd remove and so anyway, I thought that was a
question.
really good question.
Yeah,
actually.
tea is so big.
Is it? Have you got tea?
Yeah.
Crazy times. I've got coffee, obviously. Need the coffee, especially on a travelling day.
Travel there.
This question I get literally all the time. Every time I do a Q&A, every time I'm not doing a Q&A, I just get it as a comment. Would you ever move to Florida? So I will just answer this. I have answered it before. Years ago, I would have like snapped up the opportunity. Ian and I actually nearly did at one point for his work. Now though, that I travel to Florida like 3-4 times a year, I would not move here because I don't feel like I need to, because I'm out here a lot anyway, and I would miss my friends and family way too much. It's purely that, to be honest. Like, and actually, weather-wise, I would find it too hot in the summer. Like, it would be too hot for me. So for all of those factors, I would not move out here. Also, you can't just move out here. I don't know if
hard to
people
get a
know
green
that,
card.
but yeah, you can't just move out here. Like, you can't do that. So you need to either be getting married or starting a business and investing a lot of money. So you can't just move to Florida. But no, I wouldn't. I would miss my friends and family way too much. Yeah.
I have to agree, I wouldn't move to Orlando. I like coming here, but not that often. Like, it's nice as a holiday. I couldn't ever see myself living here. I like Europe and I like being in England, so close to Europe and going to European countries. I also don't like being stuck in a place for too long. So buying a house and settling in Orlando away from friends and family and not having the option of like Europe on my doorstep,
Yeah.
it doesn't appeal to me. I would rather just come on a trip, or even a long trip for 90 days or something, and then I feel like I'm ready to come back.
Yeah.
at the end. So,
I'm very
not for
lucky.
me.
Yeah, I'm very lucky because I have my DVC. That enables me to have my cheaper annual pass. So a lot of people ask me how I come out here so often. That's one of the reasons I have a cheaper annual pass that I'm able to have, just because I've got DVC. And I look for cheap flights, cheap hotel deals, and I can travel whenever I want. So those are the
Yeah, if money was no object, I still wouldn't buy a house. I'd just come out here as often as I could and be an annual pass holder.
Yeah.
I do love the idea of just like hopping to Disney on a weekend or whatever, but I feel like, yeah, I'd rather, if money was no object, just fly out like you do.
Yeah.
Like, come whenever I want.
Not that money
but
is no object to me,
would
I just do it cheap.
I would like to be tied to a country. I think England is a base route to explore everywhere else for me.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Money definitely is an object, I just do it cheaply. And I live cheap at home, I honestly do. Like, I don't spend a lot of money day to day. I don't have an expensive car, I don't have an expensive life, so that's one of the reasons. I don't have children, they're expensive too.
Yeah,
so that's one of the reasons I'm able to travel so much. Someone's saying best underrated snack or attraction of this trip.
Underrated.
So what have you like enjoyed that was like unexpectedly good?
that chocolate terrarium was really nice from Epcot.
Yeah,
I hadn't heard the frushi was delicious. I don't think that's underrated. I think that is a popular snack, isn't it? That was delicious. An attraction. Do you know what I think is an underrated attraction that doesn't get spoken about? The railway. I really enjoyed just sitting on the railway
in the
going
Magic
round.
Kingdom.
Yeah, we were in the rain last time.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
And I think it's a really beautiful little ride. It's like the people mover, but more like pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I think that's an underrated attraction. No one really talks about it actually.
No, it is really good. And actually the Liberty Bell I think is underrated as well, because
Oh,
that's
yeah. I like
got a
that
nice,
one.
yeah, and you get to see a really good view close up of Big Thunder Mountain and everything. That's good. In terms of like underrated snack, this is not a Disney thing, but I'm not gonna lie, the cheesecake that we had at Cheesecake Factory was like,
Yeah, we were saying
We were
at
just
some
like-
house on the lake there, and we were like,
Yeah.
oh, have you got a dessert menu? And they were like, God, I wish we could get one more Cheesecake Factory cheesecake.
that cheesecake, like the classic strawberry cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory,
nice.
was everything. It was like the best cheesecake I've ever eaten in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Like it doesn't compare to anything.
So that's why we're so enthusiastic about it. It was literally like
it was
the best
so
thing ever.
good.
So I would say that. And so I'm not sure it's underrated, but we were just blown away by it. Is basically
Yeah, we
the case.
enjoyed it.
Announcements.
I should be going there, but I'm going to London.
Yeah, that's actually. Can't you just get on that
I know,
one?
I just go on that one.
JJ is asking, are there any new makeup products you've been using? And I'm glad you've asked, because on this trip I've discovered a new miracle item. I was sold it in Sephora, they were like selling it to me, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury
Finish, is it?
airbrush finish setting spray. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and I've always been a bit like this about setting sprays. They kind of like, do they do anything, or are you just like spraying water on your face? I don't know. This Charlotte Tilbury one is amazing, and I didn't use it one day. I bought it that evening, used it the next day, and my makeup stayed on even better than normal. Get it, use it.
You
it's
really
amazing.
you kept saying I can't believe how good this is,
Yeah.
but the problem is when you buy something like that, then you're stuck with using that.
I know,
all
and
the
Charlotte
time now.
Tilbury's expensive,
It's
so I'm a bit
expensive.
gutted. And
Look at my eye bags.
mine is so bad. My hat's making it worse too, because
I hope I can sleep on the plane because it's going to be a long travel day.
yeah, I've got dark circles for real.
Oh. 10 years later.
May is asking, what time of year will you be going to Italy? It's either going to be April, or which is like mega soon, and I'll just go at the last minute, or June, and I'm not sure. If anyone's got a recommendation, April or June, by now actually April will have gone. I might have already been there, but yeah, April or June I'm planning to go.
Yeah, I would have said May because I went in May and it was really beautiful, but obviously
I'm here for 3
She's
weeks in
back
May, so
here.
I can't go in May. I'm here for pretty much the whole of May. Lastly, let's do one more. In your opinion, which is the best off-site hotel? And I had this question a few times.
Oh,
So what would
okay.
you say?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done loads and loads, but I have to say the Holiday Inn, minus the noise that
We had so much noise on this trip. Like, to be honest though, like it was bad, wasn't it?
It was bad because
Yeah.
they're doing renovations, and I think
Yeah.
that's probably why it was cheaper. But the Holiday Inn we stayed in, it has like a microwave, it has like the in-room kettle thing, coffee machine, and it has all the shuttles. So parking has quite a lot, and they also go to Universal, so they have shuttles to Universal, which not a lot of, if they're on that side of Disney property, not a lot do.
No, they don't. That's true, actually.
And SeaWorld shuttles, I noticed, if you like that sort of thing. So I think that's really good value for money resort. It seemed very family friendly.
was
There was
good,
lots
yeah.
of kids. There's an Applebee's, 7-Eleven, Wendy's over the road. Sonder is great. We both stayed in Sonder. It's very
Yeah.
cheap. But
Sonder
not
is one that
as-
I would say.
But they don't have shuttles. And
do
the
now.
pools. Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They do, not
wow.
very frequent though. There's only one like going and one coming back, but
Right.
there's no resort fees. BRB. So yeah, Sonder I was going to say as well. So they do have shuttles. There's one a day, I think, one going back. It's more of an Airbnb vibe, so there's no food options, no.
They don't clean
anything.
as well, that's an extra fee. See, this is why
Yeah.
Holiday Inn Express, because it was the same price,
Yeah.
they come in every day, change your, well, they don't change your bed, but do your bed, give
Yeah.
you fresh towels, really great at room service, like if we need more coffee, they'll come straight
They were
up.
very good.
I think Holiday Inn is an edge, but Sonder looks nicer and the pool was quieter.
Yeah. The other one I would also say I really like is Endless Summer, which is one of the Universal
Oh, yeah.
hotels. The reasons for it, there's no resort fees. The rooms are really, really nice for the price.
Yeah, they are actually.
And there's a Starbucks downstairs in the lobby. But overall, for the shuttles, the value for money and the amenities at the hotel, pool and everything else, I actually do think the one we've just stayed in is really good. But yeah, just watch out for, ask for an internal room, definitely, and then you should be okay. Because the noise was the only real
Yeah, the noise was pretty off-putting if you have young kids and they're waking up at 2 in the morning. But I suppose if we went to reception, they might have moved us.
Yeah, we just couldn't be bothered.
We were all settled in.
We'd rather just wake up at 2:30 every morning, like, what is happening?
Literally, Victoria would wake up, I'd wake up and go, oh, it's here again, and we'd be like, what time is it? And it'd be like, 2:30 a.m. I was like, for God's sake.
There was once or twice, there was the construction noise and a lightning, like thunder and lightning.
Oh, you were flat out.
I slept through the whole thing.
I literally, like, because I heard this big boom and I'm a very light sleeper, so I got up and I opened the curtains and there was this massive thunderstorm, so I watched it for a bit and Victoria was out of the house. Didn't wake up once. I opened the door, went outside, checked all around the vicinity, don't know what I was going to do, like if it was someone outside. It's probably not the best idea, but that was my instant reaction, and Victoria was so flat out, she didn't even wake up.
I didn't even know anything had happened, so yeah, there we go. But that's going to be our Q&A for this trip, so from yesterday and today, and there will be a little bit more to come. I'll probably film a bit of our like journey back, but to be fair, on a night flight,
I'm hoping to sleep. Please
yeah.
let me sleep.
It's the wait-in game now.
Reading my book, I'm at a juicy part of my book.
Oh, are you? Exciting, exciting. Yeah, this is always the part where you're just at the gate, just waiting to get on. We haven't.
Sunset and it looks beautiful.
It is actually very pretty. I don't think they've started boarding yet, and I would have thought they would have by now.
The air hostesses and stuff have just got on the plane, so
should be soon.
It's going to be a full flight though.
Yeah, they did say they want people to check their cabin baggage, but we've got like laptops and camera equipment and stuff, so I can't do that.
Yeah, and we're sat aisle and window, so I want to go to sleep.
And I need to be able to get out.
So someone's probably wedged in the middle.
Oh, I would not want to be them. One person on their own wedged in between us. We have landed. I'm going to get Catherine to say goodbye now because she's going to be in a rush.
Yeah, I'm going to miss my train to the north and I'll be stuck in London, so yeah, a bit of a nightmare. But it was lovely to see you guys.
Yeah,
it was lovely to go on holiday as well. We had such a good time, didn't we?
We did. It was amazing. Like every day was amazing, and now we're just tired.
Yeah.
We're very sleepy and
I had an outfit change as well because I dribbled on my barbecue chicken the whole time myself. Luckily I had a slight change of outfits, but yeah.
But yeah, now we need to get trains and rush around and try and do that. So fingers crossed. I'll let you know when I end this vlog whether Catherine made it to her train or not. Hopefully she did. Everyone keep everything crossed. Hello everyone. As you can probably tell, I am now back from my trip with Catherine, and in a very strange twist, I am now in Walt Disney World again. So I'm ending this vlog to let you know that I am back from that particular trip that you have just watched, but I'm now here again in May in Disney World, so that's kind of crazy. I'm back here with lots more to come. I'm doing Universal this trip. I'm doing some different things like a firework dessert party in the Magic Kingdom. I'm going to 1900 Park Fair, which has reopened, some other new experiences, so there's going to be lots coming up. I just wanted to quickly come on and end this particular vlog and this series. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. I loved this trip with Catherine. I loved our last one as well, but this one in particular, we really did have the best time. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoyed them and you enjoyed seeing me and Catherine on a trip together. We had an absolute blast and I've loved editing these vlogs and sharing them with you. Like I say, there's loads more to come, some other Disney stuff as well. I'm going to be doing Disneyland Paris and some other experiences, so there's other stuff coming as well other than just Disney World. So if you'd like to see all of that and you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe and tap the bell icon, and then you'll always be notified when a new vlog goes up. And as always, a huge thank you to you guys, everyone who came up and said hello on this trip, everybody watching, taking the time out of your day. I really do appreciate it so much, and I'm glad you enjoy watching these vlogs. I get so many nice comments that you enjoy them, and I always like to know what you want to see, so please do let me know in the comments if there's any specific resorts or restaurants or experiences or anything that you want to see in particular. Please do let me know. I'm out here at the moment, as I said, so I can try and cover those things because I always want to bring you the content that you like to see. So again, a huge thank you. I hope you're all well and having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.